And welcome, guys. Today we are going to do a new podcast. This podcast is called Parents That Game. I am Derp,
Hi, this is FX.
I'm Potsy, FN.
FN. No
You know,
underscore.
no, we don't worry about the underscore. The underscore is not that important. It is what it is. But we're just the parents that game, guys. We're just the
Yes.
parents that game. I will though ask this question though: how many parents, out of all the parents, not just the people, I'm talking about parents, how many of them do you think are gamers as well?
I would think at least 70% of people that have kids do games just to spend time with their kids.
See, I want to say less than both of you, and the
Probably
reason is,
85% at the very least. Because
see,
there's
I
even
was,
older people who are actually gaming it up too.
see, I was
It's just
thinking,
like a release form, you know?
see, I was
Bro,
more
my
thinking,
uncle was like 60 years old and he plays fucking COD all day long, bro.
I was gonna say, like, there's a lot of people out there.
there is
And
a
I'm
lot of
sure
people.
a lot of them use video games to kind of get away from everything. It's like an outlet, you know?
It is. It is. The way I'm gonna be honest. Like you ask how many people we think, and I'm gonna be honest. Like me, naturally, I don't want to say it's a high number because like gaming just recently became like a huge thing for everybody. You know, now you see more gamer girls, more kids gaming, more older people gaming. So like I want to say it's probably about 65%, and it's because some parents that do game don't even be like, "Hey, I game."
Well, think about what you just said right there, though, too. Like, you also
mean-
said, like, video gaming just swept the nation. The question is right now, present. How many people that are parents that actually game it up? Think about it.
Probably quite a bit. Probably quite
Like,
a
you're
bit.
probably
I
thinking like
mean,
35%
a
or
lot
90%.
of people started gaming during the pandemic and it's still here, but not as bad as it used to be. It's kind of controversial. I mean, a lot of people did it just to kill time.
Well,
Yeah, I would say
time.
they still use it to kill time and probably, to get away from everything, especially if you're a parent, like you don't get a lot of free time. So you kind of drift away, over to the video games and turn them on and,
Yeah, and try
just
to do anything else but, worry about the time.
escape reality.
Exactly.
Basically, you want to escape from that reality.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
Escaping from reality is actually a good thing.
It is.
Sometimes
It
helps
is.
you clear your
It is.
thoughts.
It helps. It helps out a lot.
But then you got them people though that like if you really think about it, you got those people that like take it too far, like that play 24/7 or like can't step away from the game to spend time with their families or their kids.
That would be addiction, which is a serious thing as well. Like that is actual game addiction, but like
I feel attacked there, Justin.
Sir, that is I was describing myself.
Sir, that was directly me. I game all day long.
I do
I
too,
wouldn't
though.
say I game all day long. I'm
But
kind of
hang on. Let's be honest though. If you had the choice to be able to do it all day long and not have to go to work and just say make enough money to live your life, would you play every day and all day, or would you be like an hour or two a day?
I'm gonna say it this way. Don't be calling me out like that, damn it. Don't fucking call me out.
Look, I'm gonna put this here, right?
Once
If I
you
can
throw
make
out-
money
once
off
you
of
throw
gaming and make a living off of it, I'd sit there and game.
Once you throw out work and all that stuff, you don't have to pay the fucking bills. You're damn straight I'm playing games all day. Well, I do have to eat once in a while, maybe, while I'm eating, watch a little bit of TV, but you're damn straight I'm playing some games. I got a fucking Nintendo Switch, man. Like handheld. When my old lady needs the TV and whatnot, she wants to watch TV or whatever, unhook that bitch and start playing. I'm playing Pokemon, okay? That's all I gotta say.
Like, I got a computer for all that, man. I'll just sit down, click, headshot.
That is the one thing. Like I've been, because I've watched some streamers before as well too, and I watched a lot of keyboard. There's some keyboard players that be playing on there with Fortnite, and all you hear is I can't do it, but it's just
dude.
Justin will tell you. Justin will tell you. I had a mechanical keyboard and he hated it.
Dude, all you hear is
yeah, you just hear the keys. Like I can't do it. Like it's like hearing a pin drop of water going into a bucket.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but for some people it's satisfactory. I like that hard drop.
Well, if you notice, like you find actually nowadays you find streamers that stream like their videos and one side of the screen, and then like on the other side they'll have literally a video, of their hands on a keyboard or a mouse. So like,
a lot of
it's
people do
natural
like
nowadays.
that, which
It's
I
natural.
get, but I don't want to hear it. I don't
Right?
want to hear it.
I'm gonna be honest. Who wants to sit there and watch you press on a
I would
keyboard?
rather watch it. I'll watch it. I can watch the hands move and stuff like that.
Just don't want to hear it.
I don't want to.
Don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. I just want to. Like, I'll watch it because it's cool, but I don't want to hear it. How many parents in the country do you think game it up?
15 trillion.
Well, percentage-wise, percentage-wise.
Percentage-wise, I would say...
Motherfucker said 15 trillion.
We only got like 8 billion people in this world.
I would say 60%.
60%? I went as high as 85 to 90%.
I told you. I said 65.
But there's a lot of older people nowadays who are actually playing games.
But it's the factor of, like, half of them.
My generation, the people who are born in the 90s, all that, mid-90s, for a damn fact, they're playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, you gotta think, you say older people. Like, that's the factor.
My dad plays video games.
Right. But if you didn't know that he played video games and you didn't watch him play a video game, how would you know that?
I haven't even watched him play a video game, but I know he plays video games
because hang on. Well, not just that. You played on his PlayStation.
The man owns a PlayStation 5. Of course, I know he plays video games. Who ain't playing a PlayStation 5? He bought a VR with his PlayStation
5. I play PS4.
Yeah, I play PlayStation 4 too, but I was able to borrow that PS5 with his VR for a bit. So you better believe I played the shit out of that.
Okay, so here's the answer to everyone's question real quick. So after a quick look up on some internet, I'm not going to go too far into saying what I looked up. It says on average about 43% of parents say they do not play video games with their children. It doesn't exclude them from playing games, but on average about 90% of people play video games.
So that's about, what, 60-something percent?
Who say they don't play with their children, though.
Yeah, don't play with their children. So that number is honestly around 80-90% of parents play video games.
Which was right on point.
So we'll just say an average of. Hang on, we'll just say an average of like 75.
Oh, you just say an average of 80. You just don't want to be wrong.
Well, because technically we're not. None of us. Hang on, but that's the kicker. Technically, none of us are wrong. You might be closer.
I didn't even look this information
your estimation,
right on the dot.
Your estimation might be higher, yes, but we're technically none of us are wrong because I do bring up a good point. Carl brings up a good point. You bring up a good point, and Chad brings up a good point.
All right, so question, Derp, do you play video games with your kid?
No. Currently, at the age of my child, at this moment, no, I do not.
I have.
Hang on.
I'll admit that. I won't fit in with that other 43%.
Well, here's the factor. She's only 3.
Let me ask you this, Derp. Why don't you play games with your child at this age?
Because I'm still trying to teach her of, like, so, okay, Patsy knows this more than you would, Chad, but, I mean, you know a little bit about it. So the Nintendo Switch, okay, there's a lot of buttons you gotta press for certain games. She doesn't understand all those buttons. All those buttons. So the game that we get her to play right now is Mario Kart, the new Mario Kart 8. She plays it, and what we do... Hang on. Right, I know, but Patsy was getting ready to say something. So what I do is turn on the gyro in the controller so she could turn it like a steering wheel. And I turn on where she can't ride off the track. And then I turn on where she don't have to hold the A button to go forward. So it's kind of easy for her. She's only 3.
It's still a little bit more complicated. My daughter, she's 4. I turned on Mario Maker 2, and I went into the advanced detail section of the courses section, and I put it on easy and music levels. And all she's got to do is just move to the right, hold right. And that's all she's got to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
The level, she feels so accomplished.
I never thought about doing something like that. But now, hang on though. She does sit and watch me play, and like when I die, she'd be like, "Oh, Dad!" She'll be like, "Oh no!" Start laughing. Like she watches.
Yours says, "Oh no, you died." Mine goes, "You died."
Right. Yeah, I started venting off on a phone playing Minecraft. Bedrock edition.
Well, Minecraft is easy though for a phone.
Yeah, but it's a good starting point.
It is
the essentials. It is.
That's what my daughters play is Minecraft on PlayStation 4.
Right, and now that Bentley is up to the age where he now is able to use controller and mouse, he wants to play on my computer. And when I had the Xbox, he'd play on the Xbox.
It's one of those things.
There's Athena. Hi, cutie. How you doing, baby girl?
She says hi, everybody. So this is my oldest, and this is the one that I play semi with. I mean, we try to play some Mario Kart, but her favorite, I'm not gonna lie, her favorite, and it's because of her mom, Just Dance. She loves to dance, don't you?
Just Dance.
Just Dance.
That is the girls thing.
I feel like
it is.
Every female loves to play Just Dance because they don't.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I used to get down on Just Dance. That and anyone remember the Xbox 360 Connect?
Yes.
I hate to say this.
You remember that one game with the raft and shit that you would have to jump and do all sorts of stuff?
Fuck. Wii Sports. Or not Wii Sports, but fuck.
Connect Sports, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, Connect Sports.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite
thing,
the
archery one.
My favorite thing with the Connect was the
I didn't like
the Connectimals. The Connectimals.
See, the Connect died with the 360. Like they tried bringing it with the one, but there was so many problems with it.
So actually, they did bring it. They technically did bring it with the one, but it's uncompatible. But here's
anything newer than the first generation Xbox Ones is no longer compatible.
Right, like you have to buy a special adapter to get it to connect. And what the cool thing is is that PlayStation did the same shit. You know that? They came out with the PlayStation 4 Move, and it also died down.
With the motion controller and all that.
Yeah, that also died.
That was actually a little bit better than the Kinect itself.
It was. Well, because it was the first system with handheld controllers.
Yeah,
but the main reason they even tried doing that, let's just be honest, was because of the Wii. Exactly, the Wii U even supported it to a point.
And that's where I was getting ready to take my point. Was I'm gonna be honest, out of all the games that have like gyro and connectivity, Wii was my favorite, and it was the original Wii boxing game that I loved. Part of Wii Sports.
Yes,
that was my favorite.
Wii Bowling.
Hey, you're looking at the superstar of all the sports that was in Wii Sports, and that's including also the new expansion sports that they brought in afterwards. Okay, superstar status here.
I was gonna say, did you know?
Super status.
Did you know that the Switch came out with a sports, but they took out the boxing and it's now sword fighting?
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
I would have
there because with the
I thought Nintendo killed. I thought Nintendo straight up killed the whole concept of the original Wii with like being able to do all that stuff with like the remote. But I guess I could see it being done with the Switch. Because the remotes do connect to the Switch through Bluetooth, and they got gyro built into them.
Yeah, so that's actually
what you would have to do.
I was gonna say that for Just Dance, you literally just connect one to your hand and hold whatever hand side the screen shows you, and you just move your hand. That's literally it.
Yeah, I feel like Just Dance was for the women who have like no rhythm.
Ironically though, hang on. Ironically, you say that usually you know they have over 400 kid musics on there, more than adults, and there is over 1,000 songs on the new Just Dance.
Well, you know, they're expecting a lot more kids to play on like the Switch or like on the Wii. They're not.
Well, they're trying to implement the fact of like now the Switch, you don't no longer need a Switch controller. You can use your cell phone to play with a controller.
Is this what would you do when Kids Bop starts singing WAP? Because it's going to come
over my dead body.
It's going to come though. Granted, they're going to replace
me with the Eminem CD that I had when I was 8 years old. Okay, I'm gonna snap that shit right in half. All right, snap it right in half. I don't give a damn if it makes her cry. I'm gonna apologize after I do it, but I'm gonna explain why I did it.
Right.
Like when Just Dance 3 came out on the 360, they had a lot of the kids just seeing or the kids want versions of it. I'm just like, why are these songs so whack? Like they sound so different than the original, and I can understand why they're trying to make it kids friendly. But
well, not just that. There's a bunch of kids singing them. There's a bunch of kids singing them. Honestly.
Okay, but I 8 years old. I was saying a whole bunch of cuss words and stuff in songs, but I wouldn't do that shit around my mom. My mom would smack fire out me.
Yeah, I think what really did it for my dad though was when he snapped that Eminem CD for me. I think he heard the song Kim, and you know after you hear the song Kim. and whatnot.
I didn't hear
that's
Potsy
not
cut out
working.
at all, guys.
You didn't? I did. I was gonna say I did.
Yeah, looking back at it, hearing Kim from Eminem is definitely snap worthy.
It is.
I mean, look, one of my favorite songs from him was Stan.
Still it was that too was also on the clean version as well, but Kim was not on the clean version. They swapped that all out.
I'm trying to remember the song. It was by Eminem, and it was literally like, if you guys watched the music video, it was literally about puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. No.
No.
The way you move it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. That was funny. That was funny. That, like, look, when they turn around,
the puppet you're talking about, that dude is an actual puppet. His name Triumph.
I knew he was an actual puppet, but my point in bringing it up is they actually turn around and put that on 2011's Kids Pop.
Kids Bop, not Pop.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kids Bop.
You understood what I meant.
But yeah, no, the song is called "Ass Like That" by Eminem. Just so you know.
Yeah, but they called it a butt like that.
But like that, I can see that.
I think parents are probably watching these kids perform it. You know,
going, what the fuck? I wouldn't let my kid do this.
Backstage, kids are like, man, we can't even say ass. This sucks.
All right,
Dirk, go ahead with your question.
Okay, so just to go ahead and continue this podcast and to keep things flowing. So the topic that I wanted to bring up is to you guys, and like in your guys' eyes, what do you consider a gamer? Like, what I mean is, like, in your own eyes, not by like reading what Google says or what people have told you and you think it is. To you, what is a gamer? And we're just gonna go around our little circle here. So Carl, you would technically be first. So go ahead. Like, what is a gamer to you?
I would say, to me, a gamer is like someone that is taking half of their time of, showing people what they can do on the game.
All right. Is that it? Or, I mean, you want to add any more to it? I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I'm just asking so I know if we can continue.
Right. That's about it that I can come up with.
Potsy?
Okay. Let's you go, buddy.
Yeah, you're next, Potsy. Yeah.
All right, I can't see. I don't see what you're seeing, sir. Okay, so to me, a gamer is like being able to game is like having an outlet. You want to get away from the work. You want to get away from life in general. You just want to relax, sit back, clear your mind. All that good stuff. So that's really what being a gamer is to me. It's something you can enjoy without having all that pressure of work and how life is hitting you with all the bills and all that bullshit. So, that's what being a gamer is, honestly.
FX?
Okay. My thing is this, right? Me, I consider a gamer anyone that plays a game, right? Just about any game, right?
Right.
And it's not like, oh, they play a game every once in a while. Like, no, they play it not religiously like our friend does, Concleve. We all know him. He's more of a troll. Like, he plays the game and then just spits on everybody when they're not good.
He more or less he plays the game and enjoys the game by talking shit on other people.
Pretty much. He's a troll. But like a gamer is somebody that just plays the game to enjoy it and then have fun doing it. So like for me it's not like what dude above me said, it's not really time. It's not really time for me. Like, not everybody has time to sit down and play a game. There is people out here that have a lot in their schedule. So not calling them a gamer, like, if you're playing a game, I get it. It might not make you, like, an avid gamer, but you still are a gamer. Like, maybe a novice.
Right. No, I can agree with that.
Maybe, like, a beginner or something like that. Like, there's stages of it, right? And then once you're at that point where it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna troll and just mess with you, it's no longer a gamer. It's just somebody trolling because they spent most of their life playing that game. So there is a fine line of being like a gamer and then being a troll because you're good at the game.
So damn, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of stole some of my stuff that I was gonna say there. Jesus. So pretty much what I was gonna say.
Go first. What happened?
I don't want to be the one that asks the question then answers the question and like gives the best answer.
Yeah, that's true. That's bad hosting.
So my way, the way that I look at it, and I'm gonna kind of go off of FX and Potsy. I mean, Carl, you did bring a good point, but time doesn't really play a factor in it because like FX said, everybody doesn't have time to be able to play a game 24/7 or even 3 times in a week. So there's some people that play once a day, twice a day, twice a week, once a month. But there are different stages of gaming. So like for me, for an example, I would say FX, would be in this stage, and it's pretty much an average gamer. People that play games about maybe 3-4 times a week, maybe a couple hours a day, maybe even more than that. I'm not trying to go like say that they're addictions, but it can end up being an addiction. But then you got like FX said, there is the category above us, which is someone that plays 24/7, that plays nothing but games to shit on other people, talk bad on other people, like and this is just a scenario wise. Playing a game with somebody, invite them to your party, and then just shit talk them. That's not how we play games. But me, the way I see a game is that it makes it who you are, because you're not just running away from reality, like Potsy said, but you're also spending time with yourself to take that mental breath, because everybody needs a mental day. So pretty much when we game, that is our mental state. Like, that is where our happy place is. You know, there is no place, no offense, there is no place better that I would rather be than in a game. Like, don't be wrong, I love my family, love my kids, but a game is what I grew up doing. That's what I love. So a gamer is someone that takes every little bit and every little aspect, enjoys it. But what makes a gamer truly a gamer is the people that they play with. And I'm gonna be honest, that's my answer. Well, we appreciate you coming in and joining us for the podcast. I mean, and hopefully we see you next time. Give you a little round of applause for that. But we'll definitely, come back next time with Potsy, Carl, and FX and talk a little bit more. I mean, appreciate y'all, coming in, sharing your guys' little feedback. But yeah, that is pretty much our Parents That Game podcast. So we're just gonna go ahead and end it there, guys. So go ahead and do us, and then like always, stay in the shadows.